The dogs have been very restless for the last couple of days, so they're making a lot of noise. So you're gonna hear some dog barking in the background. Can't wait for the Dune movie, man. Really can't. Um, got a couple of updates. Of course, Ruby used to play in the Batwoman television series. She got badly injured, and she outlined some of the events that happened, how she was treated, and how members of the cast and crew been treated on the Batwoman. Again, exploitation, disrespect. There's terrible stuff going on there with Warner Brothers. So, on Twitter, we've been doing the hashtag Toxic Warner Brothers. And it's been very toxic, with this administration. Even though this is the television side of things, this is very toxic. And it's sad. It's sad because, as I told you guys, people trying to consolidate power, trying to make themselves a name for themselves, and they don't really care about other people. That's what you get. I'm going to tell you a little story from scripture. It's about Balaam and his donkey. Balaam was a prophet of God. And he was approached by the king of Moab, Zippor, Balak. Balak asked Balaam to curse God's people, passing through, approaching Moab. He was afraid that they would mow over Moab. Balaam said, I can't do that. He said, I'll give you money, I'll give you fame, I'll give you all kinds of things. He said, well, I can only speak what God tells me to speak. Shout out to Leroy. What's up, man? You got a new channel. I see that. So cool, brother. So, he enticed Balaam to go and try and curse God's people. So Balaam was on his way to curse God's people. He was on a donkey. If the donkey just would not go where he wanted him to go. And finally, beating, kicking, cursing the donkey, the donkey turned around and spoke to him. He said this. The donkey said, what have I done to you that I deserve this beating you're giving me? Because you made me look like a fool, Balaam said. If I had a sword with me, I'd kill you. The donkey answers, but I am the same donkey you always ride on. Have I ever done anything like this before? Balaam answers the donkey by saying, no. Then the Lord opened his eyes to see that an angel of the Lord stood in front of him with a flaming sword, about to kill him. And Balaam fell flat on his face. And the angel said, why did you beat the donkey? And he says, I've come to block your way because you are stubbornly resisting me. 3 times the donkey saw me and he shied away. Otherwise, I would have certainly killed you by now and spared the donkey. So the donkey spared his life. Then Balaam confessed to the angel, I have sinned. I did not realize you're standing in the road to block my way. Don't go back home if you are against my going. And the angel of the Lord told him, said, go with these men. But you will only say what I tell you to say. So he continued with Balak's officials. because he was accompanying them. And he went upon a mountain. Children of Israel were coming through the area, and Balak said, "All right, go ahead and do your thing." And Balaam got up and he said this. Just hold on. He said this. He said, "How can I curse whom God has not cursed? I see them from the cliff tops. I watch them from the hills. I see people who live by themselves, set apart from other nations. Who can count Jacob's descendants as numerous as dust? Who can count even a fourth of Israel's people? Let me die like the righteous. Let my life end like theirs." So instead of cursing them, he blessed them. And Balak was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I asked you to curse them, and you bless them." And this is what Balaam said. He said, "Can I say anything but what the Lord tells me to say?" He's a prophet. So, a prophet of God. So the only thing he could do was prophesy what God told him to say. Now, what does this have to do with anything? Well, things are what they are. And the situation that I saw with Ruby, where they're trying to now dirty her name, bring out people, false witnesses who say everything is all well and good on the set, they don't understand. They're trying to use their devices, misdirect and stuff. And they don't understand that you can't buy people of God. You can't buy good people. And they don't see, because they're so hell-bent on compromising themselves and also hiring people to compromise themselves, they can't see the angel of the Lord with a drawn sword in his hand ready to kill them. Because it's all about devices. People with devices. I'm here to tell you guys, the Snyderverse will be restored. And we're heading in that direction. And when people do toxic things, when people do evil things, there is always a consequence to it. And it backfires in their face royally. But more importantly, when they think they're hiring people to come and curse and destroy, those people may have no choice but to bless. So, am I going to go watch Dune? Absolutely. That's a fantastic movie. They sabotaged it, but it's still going to prosper and do exceptionally well. Am I going to go into cinema this year and see Zack Snyder's Justice League? Absolutely. I hope before the end of the year it is released in cinemas. It's a tall order to ask given the administration that's there. But I have seen God change people's minds. And I believe it'll happen if we press it. We must press on the injustices that happen to people, like in the case of Ruby, in the case of Ray Fisher, in the case of Zack Snyder, in the case of David Ayer, in the case of Ben Affleck, in the case of Gal Gadot. We must keep on pressing on. By the way, Gal Gadot has a new movie coming out with The Rock and can't remember his name. The guy who's the Green Lantern, right? It's like Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Green Lanterns together. But they have like a heist film thing going on coming out. It looks interesting. Red something. I can't remember what it is. So I advise you guys to go check it out if you like to enjoy a little bit of humor, fun, just a good, nice little rump flick. It should be interesting. I wouldn't mind going to see that. Um, it's on Netflix. It'll be offered by Netflix. And Army of Thieves is coming out very soon too. But I'm here to just talk about Dune. It looks like a tremendous movie. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see it. And I'm just here to say to each and every one of you guys out there, keep the faith. Once you're doing something that's the right thing, keep the faith and keep on pressing. Twitter, social media, etc. Well, I'm Christ I am disciple. I'll catch you guys later. It was fun. Sharing this stuff with you guys. I am a little sleepy, as you can tell from the yawns. I'm looking forward to another productive day tomorrow. Today was pretty productive, in spite of a lot of things happening. So, I'm looking forward to a productive day tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. Look out for my music. I got a lot of music on. Plus, you guys can also donate to my music later on. I'll put out all the music. You guys will get to see it, access it on a particular place. It would be on SoundClick, so you can access it there. And also still trying to work around the situation of monetizing channels. I see Leroy Kong. Shout out to Leroy Kong. Guys, go check out Leroy Kong's new channel and go and subscribe there. I think that new channel might help him to be able to monetize. So we'll see how that works out for Leroy Kong. I'm going to catch you guys later. I am out. Christ I am disciple. Peace.